Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Rachel and I am so excited to be filming this video. I cannot believe that I'm sitting down and doing this, but I'm so thrilled to say these words to you. I am starting a fantasy romance themed book club. This is something that I've wanted to do for years. I've been thinking about this for so long. I've been planning for such a long time. I cannot believe that the time is finally here, but I'm so excited and feel so good about this and cannot wait to share all the details with you guys. So my book club is going to be over on Patreon, and the theme for my book club is the Fantasy Romance Forest, or the Fanro Forest Book Club for short. So you guys knew if I was ever going to have a book club, it was going to be fantasy romance themed. Of course. Fantasy romance got me back into reading as an adult. It is such an important subgenre to me. It is the genre for me, and I'm just so excited about the idea of creating a book club where we can all read books together every single month and scream about them, fall in love with them, maybe even rant about them. I just cannot wait to get started. And then the forest theme in the Fanro Forest Book Club. Forests in fantasy books have just always really stuck out to me. I love that imagery. I love that setting. Some of my favorite fantasy books of all time have had very strong themes of being in the woods, trekking through the forest, and traveling through magical, mystical trees. It's just always been something that I've really gravitated towards. In Throne of Glass, the forest is a very big part of that series. Our characters are trekking and traversing through the woods, and it always just felt very epic and exciting. In the Kindred's Curse saga, our main character DM has a really strong connection to the trees, and I always found that imagery to be so beautiful. There are just so many books that I love where that imagery has continued to pop up, and it's always really stuck with me. I just love the idea of having this magical romantasy forest theme for our book club. All right, so now I do want to get into the Patreon tiers and benefits, but before I do, I did just want to say that if you don't want to join my book club, if you're not interested, if you're not able, that is totally okay, and there is zero pressure. I am not taking anything away from my YouTube channel. I will continue to upload every single week. I am so grateful for the community that I have cultivated here. That is not changing anytime soon. This is just something separate that I want to do. If you would like to join, that is fantastic, but if not, absolutely no worries. I'm just really glad that you're here. All right, let's get into the details of the Fanro Forest Book Club. I have two tiers, and the first tier is the Forest Fairy tier. Shout out to Lachlan, she helped me come up with that name. This tier is $5. This is the entry tier into my book club. So if you are a forest fairy, you can expect the following benefits. Number one, you have access to the Fanro Forest Book Club. Number two, you have voting powers. So every single month, I'm going to poll you guys on like 3 or 4 books that I think that we should read, and you will get to help decide what we read each month. The third tier I am so excited about. We are going to have a Fanro Forest Book Club chat where we can keep each other updated on how we're liking the book. If we're not liking the book, we will be using the Patreon chat features in order to keep this conversation spoiler free, and I just cannot wait to get started on talking with you all about the books that we're going to read. And then the final benefit of this tier is going to be a spoiler-filled reading vlog from me every single month of our book club pick. I cannot wait to show you guys my full reactions and full thoughts every single month in a Patreon exclusive reading vlog. All right, and then my second tier, I'm very excited about this. This is the High Fae tier. This is an $8 tier, and if you want to be a High Fae of the Fantasy Romance Forest, here are the benefits of that tier. So of course, you will receive all of the benefits from the previous tier. Next, you are also going to get a bonus video from me every single month. I have so many ideas for this, you guys. I want to do an entire Sarah J. Maas collection video. Every book, every dust jacket, every bookmark, every little knick-knack on my bookshelves, every piece of merch. I'm gonna go through all of my Sarah J. Maas items and share them with you all in depth. I also want to do like get ready with me's, my makeup routine, Q&As. I'll ask you guys, hey, what do you want to see a reading vlog for? And I will give you guys an exclusive reading vlog for that. This is gonna be really open and a combination of books and lifestyle, and I'm so excited to bring this extra content to you all. The next benefit of the High Fae tier is going to be reading sprints. So I'm going to be hosting Patreon exclusive reading sprints every other week. I would love to add more in the future. I just don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. I do work a full-time job, and I will be continuing to run my YouTube channel as normal, so every other week reading sprints feels manageable for me right now, but I definitely want to add more in the future. I am so excited to host reading sprints for you all. I think it's going to be so fun to hang out and get some reading done. We can read our book club pick, or you can read whatever you want on those sprints. Those are going to be a time for all of us High Fae to just focus and get reading done together. Another benefit of this tier is behind the scenes content. So I definitely want to update you guys on what I'm reading, what I'm filming for YouTube, what my process looks like, any life updates. I'll just sort of give you guys a weekly update of what is going on in my world. Another benefit of this tier is an exclusive exclusive High Fae chat. Here we will talk about what are we currently reading. We can organize buddy reads. I'm going to request that you guys send me pictures of your pets if you have any. You guys know I'm going to be sending you a lot of pictures of Ivy, and this is just a way for the High Fae to come together, get to know one another a little bit better, and form a beautiful romantasy bookish community. And then the final benefit of the High Fae tier is quarterly 48-hour readathons. I'm so excited about these. I'm going to be hosting a seasonal 48-hour readathon. I'm going to be doing spring equinox, summer solstice, autumn equinox, and then winter solstice. We are in the fantasy romance forest after all, so the change of seasons is very important to us. Of course, the first one is going to be the spring equinox readathon. I don't know exactly the date yet. I'm definitely going to ask you guys, but I'm looking towards the end of March and early April, and we're going to spend the whole weekend reading together. I'm going to be hosting reading sprints. I will be giving you guys themed prompts for whatever season we are in. I literally cannot wait for our spring equinox readathon. It is going to be so much fun. So those are all the details of the Fanro Forest Book Club. I'm so excited to share this with you all. I also did want to take a second to just thank fellow creators who have inspired me, who have answered my questions, who have guided me along the way. Lachlan, Tori from Tori's Novel Life, Chandler, Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte. They've been a huge help through this process, supported me in one way or another, given me advice, and overall just inspired me. I will have all their channels linked down below. They of course have their Patreons linked in their videos, and you should definitely check their Patreons out as well. So that's going to be it from your High Lady of the Fanro Forest. I'm really excited about this. I hope that you will join. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the Fanro Forest.